What's up, everybody? That's right, it's Sunday night. It's time for All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. And before we get started, let me just remind everybody that the All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show is meant to teach and help, but the opinions stated by the two of us on the show tonight are not that of DM's Guild or Fantasy Grounds or Smiteworks USA LLC. So if we say something you don't like, don't complain to them. Complain to us. I would like to introduce my co-hosts before we bring on our guest tonight. My co-hosts, none of them are here, so it's just me. So this is the first time ever that we have no co-hosts because they're either indisposed or not feeling well. So, in light of that, let me say hello to Christopher. Oh, how do you say your last name? Bussy?
It's Bussa.
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 He's
Yeah.
a foreigner, everybody. He's from Canada. But you guys know him as Gaming Buddhist. Hello and welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Now, I've looked at that so many times that I never said it in my head. So, Busa, I'll remember that. So good. So, Gaming Buddhist is the author of the. Oh, I should have brought that up. Let me bring it up. So you see, I'm not prepared for my show ever. That's how I like it. I don't want to be prepared. I want it to all be fun. He did Fantasy Grounds Pro Stream 5e, and I shall show it to you guys on DM's Guild and give you guys the link. If I can find it, which should be right here. Boom. And we're going to go through and set this up from scratch, everybody. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, you'll know how to do it. And if you're watching on Twitch right now live, then we'll show you how to do it. And it's on sale. Oh, it's on sale for $13.50, everybody, until March 14th. Because of the DM's Guild sale. Regular $15, you can get it for $13.50 if you get it now until March 14th, which is a week from now. So what this does, this is what we'll end up with. It allows you to make a stream overlay that pulls stats dynamically from Fantasy Grounds. And I don't know if I can get this a little bigger. I guess I can't, but we'll show you anyway. So you can have your stats, your AC, your hit points, your all the stuff you want. It's highly editable and it's dynamic. So as you play the game, it changes on stream, which is what everybody's wanted for like 5 years, and he's finally done it. That's awesome. I did not update Fantasy Grounds on purpose before the show because I wanted to show you guys how fast this is. So I'm going to check for updates. I have about 240 Smiteworks modules. And so that's what takes long for the updates to happen. But you see it's flying through them. And the update to me used to take, I guess I have no updates. Oh, maybe there's one. Oh, return of the, a rise of the, what is ROTF? I don't know what it is. But it's updating it. And normally this would take, like, depending on how many times or how many things have to be updated, it would take like forever. Look, it's done. It's done. What'd that take? 40 seconds? I mean, it's awesome.
Not even.
Yeah. Okay, so we're starting from scratch. So he's gonna walk me through this, you guys. And if you have purchased the item from DM's Guild and downloaded it, it's only a zip file. So I'm assumingly gonna unzip this, and then he's gonna tell me what's up with all the files inside. And I have put this in my extensions folder. You don't have to do that. That's just where I chose to put it. And a lot of the reason for that is when I update stuff, I consider this to be extension-ish. So, okay, so here we are. We open that up, and now what do I do?
Okay. So, first thing will be
probably the first thing anybody should do is read the guide.
Right.
But we're not going to sit here and read that, but that is there to show you guys like how it all. Here, let me get this at 100%. So he's got it, and he does walk you through it, and it's not that many steps, but he gives you. You're not just trusting this video. I mean, he does give you what to do. But since we have Gaming Buddhist here, he's going to do it.
Okay, so first thing you're going to do is run the extension builder.
All right, extension builder, do it.
And it's going to create the extension right on your computer. So we should end up with an extension file that you can then put into your extension folder.
Oh my god. We're gonna do it.
I had to do this because there's no way to tell Fantasy Grounds where your documents folder was on your computer because you might have a C drive or a G drive or an
Oh
E
yeah.
drive. Who knows? So I had to actually build the extension within the program to tell it where to send stuff.
Okay. So you saw me do that. I made it and then I copied it and I put it here in my extensions folder. Very good. Let's go
There you
back.
go. And now I believe you want to open Fantasy Grounds
All right, let's
and
do it.
load that extension in a game.
All right, let's do. I'm gonna create. I'm gonna do it in the 5e pickup games. So I'm gonna go find that extension. What's that called? I forgot already.
It should be around the top. I made it so that it would be around the top because I feel like people would turn it on and off a lot. So you might have to refresh
Oh, good call.
because it was already open.
Yes, yes. See, if I didn't have a smart guy like you here, I would have looked at it for that. I would have gone through the list one by one. Where the fuck is it? All right.
You have so many extensions too.
I do, totally do. Okay, here we go. Near the
It should be
top.
right
Here it
after
is, right here. Boom.
that stuff. Yeah. I made
Pro
a little
stream for
symbol
5e.
for it. Yeah.
All right, let's
So
load it.
we load that. Doesn't take too long anymore, thankfully.
Well, unless you
Get
have
into a game.
45, 60 extensions like I do.
True.
It's not that long though. It doesn't take that long like it used to.
It's like under a minute usually
Yeah.
for me, and I've got quite a few. You have more, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I think in 5e pickup games, like I don't know how the state of the module works, but I have many open in the game as well, so I don't know if it has to reopen those or if that's part of what it just does. I don't know. What's up, everybody? Winac, Diablo Bob's here. I see I'm not reading the whole chat, but I see RTFM. Oh, I'm getting errors. That's not unusual. It's some of the other. Actually, there are no errors. It's just giving me what it's loading. No, there's no errors. No errors yet. Every time this window pops up, I assume it's errors, and it's not. It's a status telling you, here's what I'm loading, here's what's in there. But if there's an error, of course, it'll give you a big red error. So yeah, see all the stuff I have open? It's loading all that stuff. That's why it's taking so long. So this will allow us to put a DM camera, and if you're not using cameras, you can put, tokens in there or portraits. But a DM camera and then is it 3, 4, 5, and 6 players? Is that right? Or is it just 3, 4, 5?
It is. I think it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, okay, so there you go. Oh god, I don't want to open this one. I did it. Okay, so here we are in Fantasy Grounds.
All right, and then you load your combat tracker, and this will generate the files that we need.
Okay, so let's get the combat tracker. And it's not responding. I don't know why. Why that is. But it'll fix itself in a second here. That's never happened to me. I wonder, is it because it's building the files?
I'm pretty sure because right now it's set to export the files when like your HP updates and stuff.
Okay.
So for anyone in the combat tracker, it does that for each person.
Right. And
So I'm in the process of making a toggle switch to turn it on once you get the combat tracker open, and that will eliminate this.
Okay. So this is normal for this to happen.
I mean, it's usually like 6 seconds, not this long.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people you have in your combat tracker.
I think I have 5, and they're like fully loaded, fully coded. Like there's a lot of shit on their sheets. So
it still shouldn't be that long.
All right. Well, I don't know that there's anything we can do here, but wait. We can look at my nice fancy. I can tell the story of my portrait while we're waiting.
Did you make your own decal or decal,
So yeah,
whatever you want to?
I screwed myself I branded myself with this sort of unintentionally. But what happened was in 2014 I had a liver transplant, and then when I woke up from my liver transplant, my first reported thing that I said to people was, I'm going to complete Bloomsday next year. And Bloomsday is the 6th largest 10K in America. It takes place in Spokane, Washington, which is where I live, and it's been since like the late 70s. And I did it in my senior year of high school. I did it when I got out of the army, and then again in 2015. And most people run it, right? But I thought, well, if I can walk and complete this thing, that'll be, I'm back on my feet and stuff. So the morning of the race, if you look really close, you can see in the lenses of the glasses, I just took a selfie of myself. And actually, I think it's still loading, everybody, still loading. um, well, I can't remember where it is, but trust me, I took a selfie of myself, and then I went online. We might have to restart. I don't know if it should go this long.
It really it
Oh,
doesn't usually go this long.
yeah.
It's usually like 5-6
And
seconds.
P.S. it might not even be your thing that's causing it because I have so many extensions loaded. But I loaded this game up the other day and it just loaded right up. Um. Anyway, so I took a selfie of my face. I had like a Seattle Seahawks cap on, and that's the brim of the cap right there. That's the brim of it. And I went and inserted this in like an online meme maker thing just for fun. And then when I started doing DM's Guild and stuff like that, I thought, oh, let me use this picture. And then all of a sudden it got away from me. And before I knew it, I had branded myself with that everywhere. And so I just gave in and said, okay, that's going to be my thing. And now, 5 years later, it's on everything I do. It's on my Twitch, on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my sales, in my Discord. I mean, it's everywhere, right? That's how people know me. Yeah, okay, Diablo Bob's like restarted already. All right, let me start. Kill Fantasy Grounds. Not
Wondering
respond.
if it's because you have like 200 characters.
So
Hmm.
let's turn that off. Oh, oh, you mean so does it look at characters in the PC thing or just in the combat tracker?
Both.
Ah, okay, let's just make a new campaign for this show
Because
then.
yeah, it has to export the character sheet of that character and then the combat tracker character, like
And
XML,
where does it export those files?
into your documents folder on your computer under FG FG no ProStream. Should be a ProStream folder.
Okay, so
So
it didn't get very far,
it
but
did it. It did it. It's just it was trying to probably do that the 5 times that
oh,
for each one
okay.
of your characters, and it had to go through like 200 characters each
All
time
right, so we
before
instead
it
of
found
doing
the
that,
right one.
let's just make a new campaign and be done with it.
Hmm.
5e. D5e. Where is it? Right here. Start. So this is the way this show goes, everybody. This is what the regular viewers know. They know. Shit happens. So once this loads up, I'll just grab like some pre-gens and slap them in there so we have characters and then we can continue. Oh. Tom Knapp, you're all over it. No, I did not. Good. I got to turn the extension on. Toward the top, everybody, right there. And this way we'll have no other extensions, so nothing will mess with it. All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show, customer service, everybody. That's the name of the show. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
what I'm going to do, Bob. I'm going to get pre-gens and then... Alright, so let's go get some characters. We'll just grab 3 to make it easy. Wow, still blue circle. What the hell? Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, that shouldn't be from me.
No, it's from
Mine
this.
should only do anything when the combat tracker opens. So it actually overwrites the data depending on which game you're in. So it never actually keeps the same data. Therefore, if you set up your pro stream for say 3 games, um, you don't have to modify any of the data really, other than maybe if you have 3 or 4 characters, you might have to subtract one of them. But it uses the same stuff, so you can actually just copy and paste your layout, your scene, and it can still grab all that information.
Okay, I'm just gonna put pictures so that we can, in case we need to tell the difference, we can. They're not pictures that are gonna obviously match what I'm doing, but just everybody over it. All right, now we're gonna put all these guys in here. Okay. Whoops, no, no. I do that all the time.
That's not an X.
That's not. Now, do I have to close and open the combat tracker again for it to do that process?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's just the combat tracker has to be open. Just when you first start it, see you don't have how you have HP, temporary HP, and wounds. For some reason when the combat tracker opens, for each one of those on each character, it exports. So that's
Okay.
why I want a toggle switch,
Gotcha.
so that it doesn't export 20 times when you open the combat tracker
Yeah,
the first time.
gotcha. Okay, so now what do we do?
Okay, so that is it for now. So now you can minimize that.
Can you minimize the combat? Oh, I guess you just
Not the combat tracker, like
Oh.
Fantasy Grounds
Oh, okay, yeah.
in
So
general.
tell me where we're going next, and I don't.
Oh yeah, so we're going back
Obvious.
to our folder, our
Okay,
ProStream
our
folder,
folder. Okay, let's
our
do it.
unzipped.
Yeah, unzipped ProStream folder, which is here.
Okay, and then the next thing we can do. Ooh, how's this gonna work with you running your stream out of OBS?
Maybe it's not. Like, do we have to? I mean, I don't think you're allowed to open a second instance of OBS. I think if you try to do that, it tells you, hey man, you already got OBS open.
Yeah. Also
So,
to run the auto overlay.exe, that OBS auto overlay,
uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure OBS should be closed to do that.
What if
Because
we?
what it's doing, it's adding a JSON file to it to
Okay.
like give you a complete setup of that.
Yeah. I mean, if we think we have to, I could stop the stream and then restart it. But do we think we need to do that?
Well, I mean, we could try it first. It won't
Okay.
hurt
All right.
anything
So
to
should I just
try.
run it then?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not gonna blow anything up. Stand
Yeah,
by,
well,
stream. Stand by.
sure. So
Okay.
it's
Well,
just throwing that JSON file in.
Okay. So I guess it did it.
It Yeah. Okay. So now if you go into your OBS, you should see a new scene in your scene collections. So not there.
Oh, but
Yeah, in like the top.
is was it Untitled? Is that?
Grounds. No, it should say should clearly say like pro stream.
Oh.
But yeah, because this is still open, it probably isn't going to grab it.
Okay. So we're gonna have to stop the stream and restart it then.
I think so. Um yeah. Um that would be the only way to get it to appear in OBS.
Okay. So guys, we're gonna stop the stream. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna figure it out.
So
So
also because you're using a scene, when we switch to that scene, people are going to not see, like you're gonna have to put in, you know what I mean?
Oh,
You can't
right.
work on a scene without changing it.
Right.
So there's
Hold on. Let
that.
me just double check here. Let me just double check and see. Launch anyway. Ooh, okay. Launch anyway, it says. I'm gonna
Oh,
open another OBS. What's up? See if it works. I've never seen launch anyway before. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
All right.
Okay, looks like we're able to do 2. This is good.
This is good.
So scene
Pro
collections in
stream
that one.
overlays. See
That's
it?
the one.
Okay, everybody. It's all happening.
Okay, it looks like this is working.
Oh
That's
my
fantastic.
God, technology. Yeah, everybody. Look, the people were like, he's going to fucking
Yay.
stop the screen. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
here we
that's
go.
like,
We've got 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. My favorite.
yeah, so
5-player,
this is just
6-player,
what it
7-player.
auto generates.
Sweet.
Now, I do see that you don't have the fonts.
Ah, so I have to
I'm gonna
get
have
a
to switch
font.
that. No. I mean, I would just change the font of like the gold plate under your DM.
Yeah.
It should say like your name here. So there should be like a box in there to click on. Oh yeah, that'd be the easier way to find it actually through that the sources. It should be at the bottom. Yeah, right there. So yeah, right click properties, and yeah, I used Lithos Pro. I didn't realize that nobody had that font. I think it comes with like Adobe Reader or something,
Well,
but I could be wrong.
but is if it's you know what I'd rather do is rather than changing all of them, I'd rather get Lithos Pro. Is it a free font?
It's free, yeah. I'm
Okay, let's
pretty
just get
sure.
it. Let's just get it. This see the reason
It's bundled with something that
the
I've
reason
got.
I like these things are happening to us is because it's going to happen to people when they go install it, and then we'll have shown, hey, just go fix it.
Yeah,
How
I think
do
it's
you
just the
do that? Oh,
download buttons
download.
on the right. Yeah. Add.
Uh, okay, Lithos Pro. Install it. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Let's just everybody relax. Maybe one day I'll learn how to use Windows and it'll be cool. Isn't there a thing that says add font or something? What do you do? Oh, there's. I can't remember how to install a font.
Uh,
Just click it. Oh,
I mean,
install. There we go.
yeah. So that's the regular Lithos Pro regular, I believe is the one I used.
Double check that. Yeah, Lithos Pro Rig. Okay, so now,
Okay, awesome.
now that that's installed, I
So
probably have to restart this, don't I?
probably.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Please don't close the one that's broadcasting. Thank you.
Yeah,
Launch
wouldn't that be
anyway.
fun?
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Somehow remember having to type that in school. There we go.
There it is. Okay, and the other ones won't appear because there's no. It hasn't run yet.
Right.
We haven't run the program yet. However, now that this is open, we can run that because everything should be linked up. So if we go back to our folder, actually change turns first. Just change a turn because that's what prompts. There we go.
All right, go back to our folder, which is
Okay.
here.
Yep. And now we run prostream5e.exe. And this is the one we just keep running. And it should say data has been saved.
Boom.
Bam.
We just leave it open.
So that's how we know it's working. It'll just keep saying that every time you change a turn or someone gets attacked.
Okay. Look at how beautiful. They're all there.
They're all there. So it should automatically do everything with that auto overlay installed.
Right. Let me change some of their stupid names so they're not so long. Like whose name is that?
Yeah, it's a little obnoxious. For some reason, my barbarians always have the longest names. And I think that's thanks to Wolfgar from the Forgotten Realms novels.
So you see that it's not changed here, everybody. But when I change a turn,
Yeah.
it did change all of them. So I got this guy,
Right.
that guy, another guy. That.
Yeah, so it updates when you change turns or if the HPs change at all. So temp HP, wounds, or max HP.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't. So when you made this, I was blown away, but I never used it. I haven't used it myself. So now I'm re-experiencing. I'm having PTSD from how fucking amazing this is. Um, and so it's got the stats, it's got the class and level. Now I know that on the stream you guys might not. It's probably really small on stream. So guys, especially if you're nobody should be watching this show on their phone, but um, and I can't really.
Yeah, I wish
I,
there was a zoom button
yeah,
on this.
there's not a zoom button for this. But anyway, I'll just tell you. So it's got the stats, and then it's got health. It's got max hit points, current hit points, AC, uh, and then
That's temp HP in the middle.
temp HP, and then the green is that.
That is your initiative.
Initiative. Now, here's the thing. There's so much more you can do. If you go down this list, you can do
That's all the stuff that's already there. There's
right.
just a lot more that you can add in. So all of these, like the interface here, like this, the overlay itself, it's an open um, PNG file. So if you've got Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Photoshop or any kind of graphic editing program, you can edit these and make it however you want. I've got a lot of people that have changed the color of it. They put in their own little frames. You can like remove that active enemy thing if you say you didn't want it there. Like it's like completely editable. I also include all of like the art itself. So if you wanted to just make your own thing, this was meant to be like a template to kind of show you what it can do. But a lot of people use it as their actual streaming thing as well. So
Which
I
is
did, I
yeah,
made it
that's
nice enough that you should be able to do use it for that too.
right, and that's exactly what I would do because I'm super like I'm the laziest man on earth. So I'm gonna change anything. I'm just gonna use it. But you can see as I scroll over these where all these positions are. So if there's an enemy in the combat or the current here, let's do that. Let's put an enemy there.
Yeah,
Let's open up the what monster manual. I mean, let's just be honest.
classic.
Classic, and then we'll grab an NPC from the monster manual once it loads, which it has, and the ever-present aboleth. Now, if I go to the aboleth, then we should be able to go back and look. The current monster stats are there, everybody. I mean, come on!
Yeah,
Now, your players can't monitor the stream because it's got the hit points, or actually,
you can.
you
Yeah,
can
you can
turn it
change
off.
that too.
Yeah, you know, if you want to do enemy hit points and just do,
You could just throw
turn it.
wounds in there if you wanted. Like there's the ability to just put their wounds in, and that way they can see how much damage they've done. Because I mean, they could keep a running total if they wanted.
Yeah,
Um,
but if you're, but
AC maybe you wouldn't want to show.
yeah,
Like I said, that's why
players.
all of this is editable.
Yeah, and also players shouldn't be watching the stream anyway. What the hell are they watching the stream for? Watch the game.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean
for the audience. Yeah.
they could have it kind of on in the background to support you, to like add a viewer, but it doesn't really do much once you're an affiliate.
Right. And then of course you take this and you go you input your whatever the hell you're gonna put. So here, uh let me put my camera in there. That's not right.
Yeah, or you could throw fantasy grounds in there.
Right. Here, I'll do that first. That would be display capture.
Game,
Nope.
yeah, gamer
Oh, you
display. I
know
think
what? So I'm in my yeah. So I've got to redo all that stuff because I can't go get stuff from other scene collections, right?
no, I
Yeah. So you got to make them
think
all
one of
brand new. So here, I'll just do
yeah,
it. It's just gonna take a second. Okay. So video capture device, uh, camera. Okay, and then I'll go get camera, which is this one.
It might not work if you're displaying your camera.
No,
I don't
I'm
think you
not. My
are.
camera's actually
Okay.
off. It should work. What the hell?
Yeah, it should work then.
Do I have to turn on the cam? Okay, whatever. XSplit. Turn it on, bitch. Wait, what happened? Oh, it puts it at the top, doesn't it? Yeah, here.
I think so.
So yeah, I wasn't anticipating like stumbling through all this, but so you see that it's well, it's not happening, everybody. I don't know why. Ugh.
When you're not trying to stream into, there it is.
Well, that's the camera itself, but I can't get OBS to like it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Let me just try. Let me just delete that and try again. Whenever I open this, I literally freak out. Like I don't know what any of them are, and I can't remember the names of them. All right, so
Oh,
here
you
we
should
go.
be able to stream XSplit. I know that's kind of a workaround, but you should be able to stream that window and then put your camera on there, just like as like a crop of that window.
Oh yeah, but
You
I'd
know?
rather I'd rather make it so that it actually uses. God damn it! It should just put the camera there. I don't know why it's not.
Hmm.
But anyway, we're not
Um,
gonna here. Okay, I don't want to spend the whole show doing this kind of shit. So I'll put Fantasy Grounds there. I know I can get that to work.
yeah.
So let's do that. So let's go to video window capture. What? That is most certainly not. Fucking yes. Fantasy Grounds, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why, everybody? Why? You guys know what I'm trying to do. I'm not doing it wrong. I
No,
mean,
that's it. Fantasygrounds.exe. Sometimes you have to pop it open for it to
yeah, and
update
of
the
course that didn't
screen,
work.
but
All
yeah.
right, well, so this isn't really working very well for me, you guys, but you understand what I'm trying to do. And I think the definition of insanity is me trying to just do this again and hope it works, but no, it's not going to work. Uh, so let's say I wanted my chatty thing to work. There you go. Fantasy Grounds
Yeah.
sometimes doesn't work. Unlink FG from the first OBS. Okay. Well, that's not going to happen. Yeah, so yeah, so okay, so because we're streaming, guys, we just can't do it. But you get it. I was just going to show you so that it looked pretty on our video tonight. But you
Yeah,
guys
and
get
you
it.
would
You can put your camera there. You can put your other players' cameras there. If they don't have cameras, or if you're not using cameras, you can put your portraits there. You put the Fantasy Grounds tabletop there. You're done. That's it. That's all you need.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
transparent in those spots, so you just put them underneath all that stuff by dragging it to the bottom of the sources.
Right. So
Yeah.
let's say that I well, here, let's get something that works, which we just saw was whoops. Uh just an image.
Yeah.
Just any old image. Let's do get an appropriate type something, right? So there. So now let's have that. Right?
There we go.
Let's make it full screen. Um Okay, and then of course I drag it all the way down. OBS doesn't. That's
I
another
think you
thing.
can scroll, can't you? Like with the mouse wheel?
Nope, it doesn't let me do that. Down arrow, can't drag it off the screen. Yeah, I fucking hate it. It's always been that way.
Oh, that's
I could have
yeah.
collapsed the thing to make it easier on myself, but here we go.
Oh yeah, I did organize them into groups.
Oh wait, there we go. I found a sweet
Oh,
spot. Here,
hey.
I found a sweet spot. Okay. So there you go. So now it's
There you
under
go.
everything.
Yeah.
So
So you would just do that with your Fantasy
right.
Grounds
And then you might want to,
Strange.
like, if that was your fantasy grounds, if the picture was your fantasy grounds. Oh, you know what I don't, you know what else I hate about OBS? There's no Control Z.
Oh yes, there's not. You
So
can
you might, you
crop
know,
it
with
as
fantasy
well.
grounds, you might, yeah, you might do something like this, you know, so that it's not covered up, you know. But picture this as fantasy grounds. And again, if you're watching or just joining us, the reason I can't actually do fantasy grounds is because fantasy grounds is in the OBS that I'm streaming, and this is a open OBS that's not, and they're cross promoted and salmonella, and don't put the raw chicken with the cooked chicken. You know what I'm saying? So people probably don't know what I'm saying. But anyway,
FDA is gonna come after you.
yeah. So you guys can put anything there, and uh, and yeah, and it's transparent. So if you don't have your characters, uh, you know, stuff here, you can put art behind it, or you know, whatever you guys want to do. It's whatever you want to do. Anyway, and that's
I've seen
it.
I've seen
That's
people put things that like move. You can put like chat indicators. You know where you do like that trick with Discord by like getting a pixel of their indicator so that it like glows red or something. You can put that behind their character and then put a picture of their character over top, so
yeah,
that it'll
and
highlight red when they're
yeah,
talking.
and I love that.
Uh,
I love that, and I'm just so bad at it. And a lot of that, of course, depends on if you're capturing for OBS anybody, like say you're here and there's voices in these chats and you're capturing 1 pixel. If this moves or anything changes it during the game, it's all jacked. It's fucking gone. And
yeah,
so I got really frustrated with that whole thing and quit doing it. But anyway, you guys, you see, that's it. That didn't take. You're right. That didn't take very long at all. And plus, we were
it
messing
take long.
around and messing stuff up. But it really is simple to set that up. And
Um,
are we in fact done? Is that all that you have to do and it works now? And you
there
know,
there's one thing that's not automatic yet. Turn indicator is one of them. So you can actually have it so that when it's their turn, a little flag shows up next to their character. Just kind of a cool thing.
oh, and you're adding that in soon TM
Yeah, it's
soon.
not automatic. Because I have to like redo the whole overlay to do that.
Oh, you know what?
Um,
Um,
it's pretty
Gar
easy to put in.
Garbster is saying do a second FG, and that I see. I don't. I'm not. I'm too stupid to think of that. So that might actually work.
Mm,
Open a second instance of, because the first one's like taken by my streaming OBS. So let's do
right.
go capture. Try to get yes. The other one. No, neither of them work. What the hell? Well, hold on. Maybe let's just rename that. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I gotta rename it here. Here, first of all, no, delete it. All right. I know what I'm doing, everybody. Not really. I know what I want to do. No. Display window capture. We're gonna call it FG Unity. We're gonna rename it because the FG already kind of was used. Might have got confused, even though it's still trying to put that in there. Mother of hell.
Try like popping that Fantasy Grounds open to you. Sometimes it just takes.
And unfortunately, you don't know which one it is. But guess what? Neither one works. So anyway,
Mm,
guys, sorry. That was a good Garvster. That was a good try, but it does not work. So
a screenshot of it would work.
that is true. That is true. Let's do that. This will be fun. Uh, let's do a screenshot of it. Right? Okay. So hold on. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna totally cheat. Uh,
Uh,
so this is gonna be an image, FG screenshot, and then I'll go find it. This is a lame way to do it, everybody. This is a good idea though for our show tonight. So that's
Thank
going
you,
to
Tom
be
Knapp.
right. Okay, so here's this fantasy ground screenshot.
This is the live game, guys.
This is
Don't be
live.
fooled.
So you know what? However you would want to have it. Oh, So maybe you would have it, like here.
Fun trick when you're actually working with the live window, you can crop it like on the fly by holding either
Oh yeah,
Control or Alt. I can't remember
it's
which one.
alt. Yeah, it's alt. You can do it like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Now
so if you just wanted your chat window in one spot, you could put it anywhere and then make another
right.
instance of the window.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
if you can.
I'm one of these guys that I like to broadcast the whole screen. But with a setup like this, you might want to take advantage of, doing just the chat, making it big enough to fit like right there. And of course, if you bring it all the way down like we learned, you can put that brown part underneath. So then this thing's over top like that, and then put your map here and your combat track. Whatever. You guys know what's up. But I
It's
like,
also a way of hiding stuff from your players,
yeah.
but they shouldn't be watching like you said.
No, they shouldn't. But anyway, so there you go. And my stream will have some like the title of the show and type in store to screw with the players, and I have a few messages on my stream. My stream's a little too busy all the time. I might just go with straight out like, here it is, players, cameras, stats, game, go. Just if you don't know what's up, go watch somebody else. I don't know. I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna be that non-inclusive to people, but yeah, this is super cool, and that'll be cool when you get it's this player's turn. And I so wish there was an easier way to do that. Grab a pixel when people talk out of Discord.
Yeah.
That's never worked for me. And I see people do it. I know Gwydion does it. I know Vodcard does it, and it looks great when you're watching one of their games and someone talks and it lights up. It's amazing. But I've never gotten it to work right. And I'm very much the guy that has the personality when shit doesn't work right the first time, I'm out and I'm gonna stay out. I'm never gonna try it again because I don't have any patience. It's amazing to me that I built this cottage industry on DM's Guild, and I'm super lazy and have no patience. I don't know how I did it. Well, it wasn't without the help of like 20 people, so there you go. Good times. All right, who has questions? Anybody? You guys have questions? Oh, you know what? We're gonna give a copy of this away. That's what we're gonna do. So let's do that now.
Yeah.
If you guys are DMs and you run a game, or if you know a DM who would like to use this, then enter the contest. Please don't put your name in if you're just doing it to win, but you won't use it and you're not gonna, don't be that person. Only try to enter the thing if you want to win it. So here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be for FG Pro Stream, G Oro Stream. What the hell is that? Pro Stream 5. And we'll put a minute tighter, and we'll make the thing Pro Stream, all one word. So type in the chat if you are a DM or would like to give this to your DM. But again, don't enter just to be entering a contest. Don't be that person. Exclamation point, Pro Stream. Diablo Bob already owns it. It's pretty awesome. Mosk and Foz, you're gonna have to try. I don't know what the hell you're doing. That's not gonna get it done. It looked like Mosk and Foz was typing and his keyboard went out and he only got some of the letters. Havoc is in. Tom Knapp won it last year. So only got 3 entrants. Ooh.
Easy win.
Huh?
Easy win.
Easy win.
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
Pretty
Okay,
good
here we
chances.
go.
Oh, draw
winner. Yeah, I think if you hit start new, it says, "Are you sure you want to do that?" All right, Gore Vidal. Gore Vidal it is.
Hey, congrats.
So for those of you that didn't enter and still want it, or if you entered and didn't win, it is on sale. It's only $13.50, and it's normally $15. And I shall put that's the link to the
Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Mosk and Foz, thank you so much. Cheerbits. So if you didn't win, and Gore Vidal, you know what to do. PM me in Discord and I'll take care of you. I can't stand looking at this. I got to get rid of this FG screenshot. I can't stand it. Get it out of there. So so there you go, guys. You can do. Remember, you can do 2 players and the DM, all the way up to 7 players and the DM. And it's really nicely already laid out. All the stats things are there for each of the scenes, and you saw us run through it and how to get it going. So pretty simple stuff. Anybody have any more questions? Anybody have any more questions? Anything else, Gaming Buddhist, that we didn't cover or that you'd like to say? This guy,
I
that guy,
don't
and another guy.
think so.
All right. In that case, wow, we did it. Wow, it's only been 45 minutes. We did. I thought this would be pretty long. Use the pre-built templates. You can make your own. Yes, yes. So this is very customizable.
Yeah,
And
I'd definitely recommend mixing it up because I mean you don't want like 100 people with these same template.
see,
So if you had
actually, you know what's funny
customize,
is I actually disagree. I wish everybody who broadcasts Fantasy Grounds did it exactly the same way, because then people would be like, hey, this is this Fantasy Grounds. Look, they're really organized. They all have the same stream outlet. You know, that's what I think. But yeah, you don't. If you don't want to be like other people, then that's good too. This was helpful. I am having a scripting error last week. Looks like to be working now. Oh, any other things you want to plug, Chris, like your other tools? Yeah, tell people what you. Oh, so here's what you do, everybody. So
I've got.
If you go to, I gave you guys the link. If you just click on his name, you will see that he has many a thing.
Oh yeah, we're up to 3.
Yep, and also, should you scroll down on any one of his things, you will see that there is a bundle that he has, and you can get discounts on everything if you buy the bundle, everybody. So do that. He made the character manager, which is super popular, and the stats, the this thing here, this what happened? I drug it over. Where the hell is it? Damn it. Okay, here we go. This thing here, which does stats for your games, and I'll show you guys an example of that in my Discord. I have a channel, and if you have this, you did
I finally fixed the misspellings.
Oh, I didn't know there were
It
any.
looks like you haven't updated. Because I have it set now so that the ability checks and stuff, if there's 0, they actually just won't show.
Oh, I probably just haven't run stats for a while. Let's do that.
Oh, that's fair.
Let's do. I don't know how to do it. I'm not lazy.
Last.
So
Gives you
let's
a
do
command list.
last. Stats on 5e pickup game. Oh no. Icewind Dale. Wait, what happened?
You needed. Maybe the abbreviation was wrong.
No, it's ice.
It's ice. Last stat.
Oh
No.
yeah, I put okay, duh.
Just
all right.
Yeah.
Let's just everybody relax. Okay, last.
Some I think is summary.
Some. Let's do some. Ice. Okay, here we go.
There
so now
go.
this is gonna run the stats off of our last Icewind Dale game on Saturday, and so
oh, yeah, there we go. That's the updated one.
Yeah, so Grun, you can see, like, look at all this crap, everybody, and this runs your stats from the entire campaign. So even if you start using it now, it'll go, because it looks at the chat log and the DBXML from your game. You know, like I'll show you guys here.
Yeah, it goes all the way back.
It's actually
it can go through like hundreds of thousands of lines of chat log.
So I have a stats folder set up for each 5e pickup games, Dungeon of the Mad Mage on Friday, Icewind on Saturday, and then after the game is over, you post those 2 from your campaign into a or you can read it directly from the campaign file. You can do that too, but I just separated it. And then it looks at those two, and then it builds this thing. And you can actually look at stats here in this window.
Yeah, under
but
game, you select the
right.
game.
But yeah, you'd go here and go like ice, and then pick. Do you want whatever you want, like the last time we played, which was February 27th, and whatever. You can do that, but I like to do it in Discord so you can see it like this. And you can go, oh, who got the most? And there's so many different ways you can look at the stats. This is just the summary. So this
Yeah,
is
you
my
can do dice
character.
stats. So if your characters say that they're unlucky, you can show them that they're actually rolling average.
Yeah.
Stuff like
So
that.
Zazzy, that's my character, and what did I do? Nothing. I didn't get any money. I took a
Much.
long rest and a short rest.
37 points of damage received.
Yes, 37 received. How much damage did I do?
4 attacks, 3 hits, 1 miss.
Damage done. Is that on there? Oh,
yeah.
damage.
That should be up a little bit. Highest damage rolled 5.
Not good.
Melee damage 8. You did 8
wow.
in
Okay,
total.
so I was
over
probably doing
3 hits.
Yeah, yes.
Wow.
And then what you can do is you can just get rid of that because you don't like to look at it. That's what you can do. I'm unsatisfied with my stats. All right. So good. So let's just turn that off. So there you go. So he has those 3 things, everybody, and
that
you're welcome
character
to...
manager is sweet.
Character manager is very popular. It hit copper. It's gonna hit silver. Soon I would imagine. And yeah, this thing just, you guys, come on, got a lot of good stuff.
Printable character sheets, like a little reference book, so that because the 5e character sheets from Wizards of the Coast, there's just not enough room for everything.
Yeah.
So I just had to summarize like your feats and your features, your traits, your magic items, and then in the actual book, it will show you like everything about it.
Right. How come we can't
So
zoom in on that?
it'll show you all your spells and their components and
Yeah, pretty awesome. So there you go. We're gonna end the show, everybody. Bill had a decent damage roll. That's Bob's character. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Normally on Sunday nights we play games after, but I don't have any co-hosts tonight, so we're gonna skip that. Because without down 2/3 of staff, and then it just probably wouldn't happen. So we'll skip it. But let's see what's happening next week. Let's look. Oh, there's no show next week, everybody. Do you want to know why? Because I'm moving. So not going to be a show. But the following
and
week,
if you help him move, you get free beer and pizza.
Is that right? If
Yep.
you live in Spokane, Washington.
Isn't that how it works?
No, it actually isn't, because I have a whole moving company already. Packers, unpackers, movers, everything. I'm not doing anything. I'm just pointing.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. But if you are in Spokane, let's have lunch. Whoever you are. Creating magic items using the Forge was a request on the Idea Informer that we got, so we're going to do that the following week. But no show next week, guys. Rob moving. So, any final words, Gaming Buddhist?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad you were here. Glad we got to do that. And guys, there will be no shows Friday or Saturday as well. If you ever want to know when the shows are or what the shows are, come to the Discord, go to the schedule. It lays it all out, when the shows are, when shows aren't happening, and there's the link to Discord. So let me put the slides on for everybody, and you can see we've got Saturday night is Icewind Dale. Sunday is this show, of course. Tuesday is 5e pickup games. And Wednesday is normally round robin, but Robin is indisposed until maybe later this month. And then Friday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, a game that we've been playing on this channel since December of 2018. So, wow. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks to Gaming Buddhist for joining me, and hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Good gaming, everyone.